welcome back inside Niagara College as we continue our live coverage of the OCAA women's basketball championship on Oval alongside Chris Rado, coach of the Niagara Knights women's team. It's a big matchup today, second semifinal of the day, Lambton versus Algonquin. Package last night's game. Niagara taking on Algonquin, a tough matchup. St. Clair versus Lambton. Chris, you know a lot about these two teams. What do you think going into this one?
I think it's going to be a good basketball game there, Noah. You know, we got two good teams. You know, Lambton's had a great year from the OCAA West. Defensive team, two defensive teams of the year for the respective conferences. You know, a lot of talent on the floor. I'm interested to see how Algonquin goes about attacking Lambton. You know, if they figure that they can go inside and, you know, make it a more physical game. Sorry, malfunction. Make it a more physical game, or if they're gonna, you know, do some of the actions they ran last night against us. Are we going into Anthem? You know, it's also interesting to see how, like, Lambton's gonna attack the way Lambton attacks. They're gonna play 5 out. They're gonna spread them out, and we're gonna see if Algonquin's, you know, able to stick to their scout and keep those players in check. Their star players from Lambton in check.
Certainly, it's going to be a good one. It's first West matchup. Lambton coming in this game 13-3. Algonquin on the other side, undefeated so far. We'll take it to the floor for starting lineups.
Maddie Bishop. The third-year guard from Sarnia, number 11, Brianna Ricky. The fourth-year guard from Sarnia, number 13, Claire Deschette. And the second-year guard from Sarnia, number 20, Callaway. The head coach of the Lions is Janine Day. And now introducing the starting lineup for the Algonquin Wolves. The second-year guard from the PN, number 4, Deja McDonald. Third-year guard from Ormbrier, number 6. Second-year forward from Ottawa, number 14, Megan McNamara. And third-year forward from Carp, Ontario, number 31, Jaden Lyons. The head coach of the Wolves is Jamie McLean.
And here we go as we get underway. Lambton sporting the white jerseys, Algonquin in black. Quick shot from Maddie Bishop. That one was off, and Lambton pick up the offensive rebound. Another shot up, and that one's going to be deflected out of bounds. It's going to go to Algonquin.
You know, Algonquin's not going to want to let Maddie Bishop get a lot of clean looks. You know, she can fill it up from the three-point line, especially when she's uncontested.
You're certainly right for this Algonquin team.
Algonquin, we'll see how they handle pressure. Lambton does a good job. They're really only going to press you after dead balls on the baseline. Made free throws, whistles, dead ball turnovers.
There's Lyons underneath. No good. Rebound pretty.
So look for Algonquin early to attack the inside. You know, they feel their advantage against Lambton is the interior, so expect a lot of cross screens and physical play down there.
A handful she was last night against the hometown Niagara Knights. Great feed down low. Lyons unable to finish. Gets her own rebound. Up again. Pretty with the rejection. It's going to stay with the Wolves. We talked about
Defensive Player of the Year, Brianna
Yeah,
Pretty.
exactly.
Fantastic athlete, tremendous defender. She impacts on both ends. You just see how easy she gets up and elevates and contests the shot.
She certainly does. Here's McDonald getting her own pass from the inbound. Rebound. Lyons given away to Bishop. She's going to circle back. Here she is across the timeline. Wag. Here's Deschette. Pull-up jumper. That one's going to roll in. Shooter's roll. She had a great night last night. A couple nice shots. We saw that one at the end of the half, the buzzer beater. Again, we see the pressure from Lambton forcing the turnover. Here's Wag. Bishop in the corner.
Going pressure on the make. I think they're going to cause a lot of trouble for Algonquin.
Bishop roaming. She's going to be called for another travel. You're exactly right. Lambton putting in a lot of pressure on this Wolves side after the made basket. And they play a very short lineup, and they love to bring in subs quickly, keep those legs fresh for later down the stretch. She fires away. That one's no good. Another rebound, Pretty.
Miscommunication defensively from Lambton, gives up the open look. Get away with one there.
And an errant pass. Van Hooft unable to collect that one from Pretty. Inbound, McNamara gets it back from Moore. Looking to attack. That one's too strong for Hathroll, and another turnover. A lot of turnovers early so far, Chris. 3 on each side, respectively. There's Wag across the timeline.
Algonquin just trying to get the ball out of the primary ball handler's hand. A little one-man press.
Here's Deschette. Dishes Pretty. Step back, jumper. That one's off right. Moore picks up the rebound. Moore stops up. Picked up by Deschette. That's Hurst driving to the basket. A lot of contact. It's going to be an offensive foul. Great job by Pretty. You take a look at that one.
Yeah, she just rotates over early, gets her feet set, gets well outside the charge circle, takes in the chest, falls straight back. Sells the call to the official, but that's not to say there wasn't contact there. She got set, took the contact, and forced the official to make a call. Good job there.
Here's Deschette. Pass fake. McDonald was looking for that one. Here's Wag. High scoring game for her last night was 16 against the Knights. Deschette from 3. That one's good. She's had a great weekend so far. She'll look to continue the same in this one. See the pressure again. McNamara able to get the ball across Hurst underneath. It's going to be called a block on Kayla Wag. Abby White-Eye for the Lions.
Transfer from St. Clair College.
And a point in as well for Algonquin. Here's McNamara. Pretty putting on the pressure, forcing that one out of bounds. We also see 6th Woman of the Year coming in for Lambton. That's Morgan Goffard. Late shot clock, force up the shot. That's going to be well shorts with defensive possession from Lambton. Here's Deschette. Pretty. Drives left. Tough shot, no good. That one's too strong. McDonald again with the rebound. Here she is across the timeline. Picked up by Bishop. shot clock. Screen comes, McDonald, 4 seconds. Hurst has to get up a shot. She's going to, that one is no good. Off left, rebound, Goffer.
Fantastic defensive possession there from the Lambton Lions. Lots of communication, blew up the action. Goffer did a great job on Hurst, making her life tough.
White Eye no good on the inside. Rebound, McDonald. Surveying the defense. McNamara hands it back to McDonald, back to McNamara. Screen comes. Bishop picks up well, good cut inside. That one's no good. Rebound Hurst. She'll go up strong and get fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Something to keep an eye on. You know, I think we're gonna see the way Lambton plays defense. Algonquin's gonna be able to create mismatches. They're gonna be able to create the matchups they kind of want to see. You know, they ran their motion offense. Their motion, it's a pistol action, so it's that push ahead, handoff, flare screen. Lambton triple switched it, which is fine, but it leaves Bishop on number 13. That would be Heatherall, Rookie of the Year in the East, which can cause issues, right? Now they set a ball screen back into it, and Lambton was able to switch it back, but it could cause issues as we just see a breakdown after a free throw by the Algonquin Wolves, letting a layup go on the other end.
Finished by White Eye. Under 3 ball, that one's long. Rebound, Van Hooft. Goffer lines up a 3. That one's long. Rebound Hurst. She's looking to push.
This is not the pace that Algonquin wants to play at right now. They got to slow it down. You know, we can look at some advanced stats. Algonquin only plays in transition about 10% of the time, which is one of the lowest in the country. They don't like to run the ball. They like to do just that. If they don't get an easy layup, work the ball inside, force a double, skip it offside. And they do a good job of that.
Wide open 3 from the corner. That was LaPointe picking up her first basket of the game. Here's Van Hooft on the inside. A lot of contact. She'll go to the line. Shoot 2.
Yeah, transition is not what Algonquin wants to do. You know, they want to get a good, if it's not a layup, they're going to get a good look. And basically, when Deja McDonald gets going, she's allowed to go in transition. She can get downhill, and she'll cause you lots of problems if you don't stop her early. But if you do, then they set up in the half court, and they're trying to run good stuff, and they do run good stuff, and they get good looks more often than not.
Van Hooft, good on the first.
But this pace is not where Algonquin wants it. I know the scoring is low, but there's been quite a few shots taken. A lot of turnovers. Lambton's able to set up the press again.
You certainly know more than I do, Chris. And see again, Lambton, a lot of pressure. More on the inside, dish off Hurst. She bobbles it, able to retain possession. It's going to be a foul on Wag.
It's going to be her second.
Lambton coach is not happy. We saw a lot of that last night. Janine Day, very animated on the Lambton bench. And Deschette and Lions will come in for their respective teams. Wag and Hurst head to the bench.
Let's look for this. Lambton often goes to a zone on sideline and baseline out of bounds. So here it is again. It's like a 3-2.
Here's McDonald. Screen comes. Corner, Moore. Step back 3. That one's way long. Pretty with the rebound. That one's going to be saved by White Eye. Bishop looking back for underneath. The kick out, Van Hooft bobbles the pass.
A lot of bobbled passes right now.
Pretty corner 3. That one's no good. A tussle underneath, and that one's going to be jump ball. It's going to go to Algonquin, and talked about a lot of bobbled passes. Could be the nerves. It's a big game.
Yeah, it's, you know, basketball's a pass and catch game. It's important to pass and catch. It's still a pretty good possession for Lambton, considering they almost turned it over twice. Got a good look.
Not a lot of time here for the Wolves to get across, and they're not going to. That's an 8-second violation. Great job by the Lions as they continue their press, and it's going to be a timeout. Algonquin Lions lead 9-4, 3 minutes remain in the first quarter. What are your thoughts, Chris?
Oh yeah, I mean, like, I think Algonquin taking this time out to deal with the pressure, obviously, so don't expect them to be attacking it the same way on the way out. If you're Lambton, you gotta keep rolling bodies and trying to keep the pressure up. Looks like Algonquin's having a hard time breaking it, but once they do break it, Algonquin's got some good shots, right? Like, they haven't gone down, but like we saw that three-pointer just in the replay, they're able to get paint touches, kick out threes. These are two good teams. They know what they are this time of year. They're playing very opposing styles. Who's going to control the pace? And if Algonquin continues to turn the ball over, then Lambton's going to control the pace. If Algonquin can start breaking this pressure and making this a half-court game, then look for it to fall towards Algonquin.
And Algonquin 1 for 10 to start this game. Very low-scoring affair. Come out of the timeout. It's going to be Lambton ball, Bishop to inbound. Here's Pretty. She's going to spot up a jumper. That one's long. Rebound bobble, just going to go to Algonquin.
I think Pretty's got to attack that matchup. Moore's just not big enough to handle her around the rim. They kind of want to bait her in the shots around the 17-foot mark, I think.
Wolves do a great job to break the press, and Pretty got up there. A lot of contact on Lions, and it's going to be a foul. Lions will go and shoot two.
Yeah, Brianna Pretty got up for that one. That was, she jumped pretty high for that. That was good. The way Algonquin's trying to break this press right now, they're leaving two kids at half. They're trying to punish it, but the problem is they don't really have a release all the time. They're able to hit a skid pass there, but, you know, let's see if Lambton makes the adjustment, try and take that away instead of the reversal, and see if they can make life a little harder.
Second chance points for the Wolves, and they're unable to finish that one. Missed by Moore, and it's going to go out of bounds. Lambton ball. Inbound to Deschette. Wolves back off. Here's Goffer. Spin move inside on the right hand, too strong. Another rebound, Daisha McDonald. She comes across the timeline. That's her fifth so far this first quarter. Stripped again. Hathwell loses it, and she's going to wrap it up for a jump ball. It's going to go the Lions' way. Bishop to inbound, looking for some help. Van Hooft comes back. Bishop receives the inbound and gets her own rebound. Kicks out. No good from Pretty. A lot of second chance opportunities going both ways. Not a lot of boxing out underneath.
Lambton's very relentless on the O boards, especially. They're very athletic across the board. Bishop's tricky when she gets in there because she's, you know, hard to locate because she's always on the move. So the way they play allows for them to be very, very aggressive on the O boards.
And certainly if you're Algonquin, you wouldn't want her getting offensive rebounds coming at 5'4". She turns that one over to Hurst. Dishes it to McDonald. Looking for Hurst underneath, picked up by Van Hooft. The double comes. A wild shot, Hurst able to keep it in bounds. Hathwell misses, gets her own rebound, and will get fouled. That one's gonna go.
Van Hooft bringing the arms down.
Van Hooft, yeah. If you take a look at that, what an effort by Hurst to save that one, and just reaching over the top was Van Hooft, picking up the foul. First one for Hathwell is no good. Misses both. Van Hooft corrals the rebound. Pretty the outlet. Here's Deschette. Back to Pretty. Picked up by Moore. She's going to go inside. Spun. Moore rejects that.
Moore doing a good job holding up in that matchup right now.
I saw that a lot last night against your Knights. She did a great job against Taryn Mitchell, a couple blocks on her, and here's Bishop the other way. Thought about a three, inside Pretty. She'll go up, and that one's gonna be deflected. It's gonna stay with the Lions. Coach Jamie McLean is not happy with that call.
You know, but it's a really different matchup for more than last night, right?
Certainly is. Pretty.
Taryn Mitchell's a dynamic guard. Pretty's one of the more athletic players in the league.
Here she is for three. That one's good.
Long two. Toes on the line.
Foot on the line. Good eye, Chris. Daisha McDonald, the effort to keep it in. Here's Hathrawal, the pass. Hurst with the bobble. More inside, the floater. That one's good. 50 seconds to go in this first quarter. Fast-paced one so far. Van Hoof, the jumper. That one rims out. Hurst rebound. 11-6. Lions lead. Here's McDonald across the timeline. McNamara, Pretty unable to get that steal. Cut inside. Hathrawal with the finish.
You know, taking a gamble, trying to make a play, and that's what happens, right? If you don't make the play 100%, you can give up something good.
That jumper's no good from Pretty. Goffer on the offensive rebound. That one's gonna stay with the Lions coming off Daisha McDonald. That's gonna turn the shot clock off. 13.7 left for Lambton. Gabby White-Eye will check in for Goffer. More out of the game.
For Leah Hurst.
Leah Hurst to check in. Here's Deschette. Thought about it, Pretty. Lane opening, the Euro, and the finish on the left.
And, you know, that's where Pretty excels, going downhill.
McDonald from deep. That one just rims out as we hit the first intermission, 13-8 Lambton.
If you're Lambton, you want to see more of what we just saw from Brianna Pretty, getting downhill, getting to the rim, like we're going to see it right here. Tremendous athlete, fantastic Euro step here, gets ahead of steam, steps around the defender like they're not there, is able to lay it in with both hands. She's a very talented player going downhill. And the way Algonquin's defender, they've turned her into a little bit of a jump shooter right now. Which is, she's capable of it, but her numbers aren't great right now. She's 2 for 12. You know, both of her scores have been at the rim. One of her scores has been at the rim, and the other one's a long two. So she's, you know, basically 1 for 10 on jump shots right now, which is, she's a talented player. She should be taking those shots for you if you're Lambton. But are they the right shots right now?
Yeah, you're certainly right. A lot of attempts for Pretty so far. Leading scorers in that first quarter, Deschette with 5, Pretty with 4 on the opposite side. The Wolves, 3 for LaPointe, and Sydney Moore, Hathrawal both with 2.
The attempts aren't the issue. It's not that, oh man, Brianna Pretty took 12 shots. That's crazy. No, she needs to be taking those shots.
Exactly. And if they're good looks.
Bishop's taken, I don't think Bishop shot enough. She shot 3, 2 threes, but you know, Algonquin's done a good job of keying in on her since, but you know, Pretty, it's the type of shots. Because when she goes towards the rim, she's a handful. And even if she's forcing help at the rim and is able to make some offside kicks, Lambton's got some kids who can fill it up from 3. So if she's making offside skips to open shooters, it's good. So here's the long 2 she hit, right? So that's a great shot. It's off of dribble penetration. A couple of her shots have been just catch at the top, face up, jab, jab, shot. And honestly let a smaller defender off the hook. The one time she went at more, she got blocked, but she went off 1 foot, she spun back to her left hand. You know, she's under a little bit more control, a little bit more patient. You know, maybe she's getting better looks or getting to the line down there.
Wolves will start this second quarter off.
Lambton in zone to start the quarter.
Here's Hurst. Donald. Little Hurst to Hurst action. She turns it over. Bishop with the steal. Great pass inside. Van Hooft ran out of room, hit the bottom of the backboard. McDonald across the timeline. McNamara with space to drive. Looks for the ball underneath. That's another turnover. for the Wolves. Bishop the other way. Van Hoof, the jumper. That one's long. Batted out, Wag underneath. It's going to be called a foul on Libby Hurst. 2 shots for Wag. Wag shooting just under 50% from the free throw line this season.
That's that's an underrated play from Brianna Prady to tap out to Way, go up, contest, win it with one hand, that offensive rebounding battle, and foul on the other team's best player or second best player, and go to the line for 2.
Wag splits a pair, and here's McDonald. McNamara on the wing. McDonald with the cut. She kicks out. Hurst on the inside. Pretty again with the rejection. Bishop unable to save. She's been a force on the inside.
Two-three zone
inbound. She gets it back in the corner. Leah Hurst up top will take that 3. That one's off the backboard and rim and no good. Bishop pick this one up. Wag. She'll get it back from Preddy. Deschette. She spots up a 3. And that one's good. Straight down the pipe, nothing but net. Deschette, that's her second 3 of the game.
She's made some big shots for them this year.
Lions, the floater, that's good. Nice baseline attack from her, and a good finish.
That's why Algonquin's got the kids deep. They're trying to beat you over the top. They're trying to take your top off, over the back of the press. Lions there able to finish.
Here's Deschette. Looking for Wag on the inside. She sees an opening. Van Hooft. 2-point jumper, that one rattles in. And the Lions take a 19-10 lead 2 minutes into the second quarter. Great performance from Van Hooft last night, scoring 14 in their win over St. Clair, and they're gonna force another turnover.
Lambton Lions just flying around there, making some defensive plays. Bishop with a deflection. Good rotation down. It's just knowing where you're supposed to be.
Moore's gonna check back in. Piper Hatherall. Here's Deschette. Wang. Deschette underneath. She's able to finish that one. Getting the roll on the baseline. McNamara, Lions underneath. That one's gonna be called a travel.
That's a good call. That's a good call. I was worried no one was gonna call it. Yeah, dribble. You gotta take those steps. So we're gonna see here, just a hop, skip, and a jump. Ball never sees the floor. And that's what happens when you got a shot blocker like Preddy out there, right? Like Brianna Prady, she gets up, so Jordan Lyons got fouled earlier, right? She doesn't remember getting fouled. She remembers Brianna Prady jumping over her and blocking her shot to the next quarter, right? So like kids, to quote John Thompson, kids don't remember goaltends, kids don't remember fouls, they remember getting their shot blocked. So you hear footsteps from one of the most athletic players in the league, makes you nervous, shuffle your feet, try and get her up in the air, and all of a sudden it's a turnover instead of a layup. Now, Algonquin is doing a better job getting the ball over the top. Now the problem is, I think Lambton's okay if Jordan Lyons and Libby Hurst in space are the playmakers, right? So now that's the challenge. Can those two make enough plays if you get the ball over the top to win you the game if you're Algonquin, or to beat you if you're Lambton? And Lambton's taking the bet right now that Algonquin's 4 and 5 men can't beat them one-on-one down there, especially when it's Brianna Preddy. patrolling the rim. And, you know, the other thing to keep an eye on is Deschette's having a really good game right now. And you got to be careful with her. She's had some big weekends. She's gone off in big games. She's a very, very capable player of showing up in big games, and she's been a big part of why they've been so successful this year.
Freddie, the jumper. That one's good. She certainly can get hot
A little bit more
quickly.
Little bit more rhythm from there, coming off the ball screen. It's nice to see her knock those down when it's not against you, because it stinks when it's against you.
Offensive rebound. Atherall unable to finish, and McNamara able to pick up the foul. She will shoot 2. Talk about Freddie and her defensive capability. She had a big night last night, 14 points. She's already got 6 so far and a couple of really nice blocks. It's that first one. It's unable to go for McNamara. Second one drops. 23-11, Lions lead. 6:40 left in the second quarter. Here's Deschette. Freddie. Screen comes. That's going to be an offensive foul on Van Hooft.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I think that the hard part is in today's game, anytime there's hard contact, it looks like a foul, but I thought that was a pretty solid screen. Had her feet set. You know, it's, but you can see what Lambton's trying to do. They're trying to get Preddy downhill. That's why they're bringing her off the ball screen. That's why they're bringing her off that ball screen, right? So it's a handoff to a ball screen, and that's really hard to keep her out of the paint when she's turning the corner like that at full speed.
Goffer checks in for Van Hooft. Here's
Lambton,
McDonald.
Lambton into his zone.
Cross key pass. McDonald the 3. That one's in! Contested 3, and she's able to knock it down. Daisha McDonald hits her first basket of the game.
McDonald can fill it up in a hurry, so you got to be careful with her. You can't let her get off.
That's rejected. Wag getting her shot blocked by LaPointe. As we take a look at that one.
Good play here from Pipe. What's Piper's last name? No. Sorry, Chloe LaPointe. Warning on the Algonquin bench.
Pretty the nice step back. That one's no good. She gets it back. Wide open jumper, and she's able to connect.
She's going to work herself into a rhythm one way or the other. But, yeah, warning on Algonquin bench, so next time refs feel something is out of line, there's going to be a technical foul going that way.
LaPointe unable to connect on that skip pass as it goes out of bounds. Here's Deschette across the timeline for the Lions.
Lambton calling in the play.
Here's Bishop, screen comes. She pops a 3. That one's off left, rebound, LaPointe.
Still not necessarily the shot you want to give up if you're Algonquin, but you survive it there.
Here's McDonald, picked up by Preddy. Moore. Looking for a screen, doesn't get it. Quick first step. She's able to slither inside and finish underneath. The great basket from Sydney Moore. Lambton quickly up the floor. Here's Bishop. Deschette. She steps back, dishes it to Wag. Wag driving inside. That's going to be a foul on the floor, I believe, on LaPointe.
So now here's the thing with the way Lambton runs offense. They make all these cuts in between where they pass the ball and the defender. They're called traffic screens, right? But if you don't hit anybody, it's not an illegal screen. And the way Algonquin's guarding it right now is they're going under all these things. They're going through the gap, which means there's no contact. So even if the Lambton player is moving,
with Moore. Here's Libby Hurst, sizing up Goffer, she kicks. Swung, McDonald, back out LaPointe, wide open for 3. That one's long. It's gonna go out of bounds. Lions ball. You see Maddie Bishop check back into the game for Claire Deschette.
Deschette having a great game so far.
Certainly is leading this game with 10 points. Go along with 2 rebounds. Hasn't missed a shot so far. Here's Goffer. Freddie. Maddie Bishop able to bypass McDonald. Her shot's long, and Goffer unable to corral that rebound. It's going to stay with the Lions, though.
And that's Bishop's game, right? Like, if she's open, she's going to rather take a 15-footer than a layup, just because the help's coming. So that's a good shot for her.
Bishop will inbound. 14 on the shot clock for the Lions. They inbound it to Goffer. She takes a quick look. She'll come up short. Rebound Algonquin. There's more. Looking for options. She's stuck. Kicks out LaPointe. She drives baseline on Wag. Steps back. The short jumper is long, and it's going to come off of Libby Hurst and
good defense
go to
from
the
Wag
Lions.
there. It's good defense from Wag there. I think these refs are going to talk, but I don't think they're going to overturn this. It happened right in front of her.
And you'd be mistaken, as they will overturn that call.
You know, I just, you know, I had a similar view to this official, and I thought it was pretty close.
Moore pops the 3. That one's long. Rebound, Preddy. Here's White-Eye. Preddy on the inside. That one's too strong. Goffer on the rebound. She's unable to finish. Wag picks up that one. Preddy again. Too many steps on the pump fake.
I think you're okay. I think you're really okay with that Preddy take if you're Lambton. You want her to get to the rim. You know, she missed it. It's okay, but you know, I think you want her going downhill, being aggressive. More times than not, it's going to lead to good things.
3:40 left in the first half. 25-16 Lions lead. Here's McDonald. McNamara. Hurst. Kicks LaPointe. Back to Hurst. And that's going to be another travel. We've seen a few of those so far in this first half. It's Deschette check back in. Pretty will take a rest. Here's Wag. Picked up by LaPointe. Deschette. Looking for options. Finds Bishop. Bishop picked up by McDonald. White-Eye. Kicks Wag. Bishop wide open for 3. That one's off right. Rebounds. Hatherall.
She's going to make one at some point.
Yeah, Wolves got away with that one.
She's going to make one at some point, so.
There's McNamara on the wing. Looking for McDonald. She finds her. Hurst at the top of the key. Kicks out LaPointe. She drives inside. Great pass underneath. Another rejection. That was White-Eye. Rebound, no good. And miscommunication here for the refs. It's going to be a jump ball.
Good job by the officials going in there and communicating, making sure they're on the same page.
The Lions not giving anything easy for the Wolves on the inside. Here's Deschette. She'll hand it off White-Eye. Bishop. Finds Deschette. Long 2. That one's off. McDonald corrals the rebound. 2:20 left in this half. McDonald thought about it. Finds McNamara. She'll shoot it. That one's too strong. Rebound Deschette. Finds Wag. She stops up. Deschette. To Wag. Bishop. Wide open again for 3. That one's too long. Rebound. Unable to collect from White-Eye. She'll turn it over to the Wolves. Preddy coming back in for Wag.
I mean, I think you're playing a dangerous game right now, just leaving her open. I know she hasn't, was she 0 for 4 from 3 right now? Bishop, 0 for 5 from 3, right?
0 for 5.
Struggling from the floor, but you know, she's a very capable player. You can't make it easy for her.
She certainly is. Second in the province in 3-pointers made this season with 44. Great stat from our stats man.
Second team All-Star also. Honored at the awards banquet the other night.
There's another award winner, McDonald, Defensive Player of the Year. She finds Lyons. She's unable to connect. That one's going to come off the Wolves. The point thought it was off Bishop. It's going to go to the Lions. Minute 30 left in this half. Here's Deschette. A lot of space to attack. She does so. And that's going to be a 3-second violation on the Lions. Wag will check back in for Gabby White-Eye.
I think the Lions like that matchup, though. Lions guarding Deschette. I think they can continue to attack that one, even though that was a turnover that time.
Lions skip pass. McDonald to the corner. McNamara unable to connect her pass.
Double tip there. Good job. Nice hands. Getting in the passing lanes, causing havoc. Timeout. 4.
Timeout,
The Lambton
Lions.
Lions.
Well, Chris, what's your analysis so far in this first half?
I mean, not much has changed. The pressure's dwindled a little bit from the Lions. You know, they're not pressing as actively. They're switching up defenses. They're going into zones. Algonquin's struggling to, you know, finish good looks. Lambton's very athletic. They're flying around. They're getting in passing lanes. They're contesting shots. Algonquin's a little gun shy at the rim, you know, because of the big athletic presence, especially of Preddy. But, you know, Wag's done a good job sticking her chest in there, making it difficult, sticking her hands up. Listen, if Maddie Bishop starts going off, Algonquin's in trouble. You know, this game could jump up wide open pretty quick, the way they're defending right now. The reason it's so close, you know, Lambton's not shooting great from the floor. They're only shooting 23%, 2 for 10 from 3. They're capable of shooting a lot better, as we've seen in their stats over the year. If you got any stats you want to share with us there, Noah?
Yeah, well, certainly Lambton's a top 3-point shooting team. Goffer and Maddie Bishop, as well as Van Hooft, great 3-point shooters, all shooting over 30% on the season. And
good after timeout play.
Deschette on the inside, able to finish that one.
Get Deschette running downhill.
Here's Moore. No point. Finds Hatherall. She kicks McNamara. Back inside, Hatherall gets Wag to jump. The kick, LaPointe. She'll drive. The floater, that one's too strong. Preddy, the rebound. 40 seconds left in this first half. Wag, the floater. That one comes up short. LaPointe, the rebound. Outlet to Moore. Moore, McNamara wide open for 3. And that one's too strong. Bishop picks up the rebound. She's away, finds Deschette. And that's too easy. Algonquin nowhere to be found. Easy layup for Deschette.
Just the layup drill there.
Here's Moore. She'll drive the floater off the backboard and the rim, and that one's no good. And that'll finish the first half. The Lions lead 29-16. Big performance from Deschette so far, 14 points. Preddy with 8. Sydney Moore, leading scorer for the Wolves with only 4. And a big talking point for Algonquin, 15 turnovers in that first half.
That's a lot. That's quite a bit. Lambton can do that to you. They're long, athletic. They're in the passing lanes. You know, we see this. They get out really quick in transition after misses, and Deschette just keeping it up, having a great half. I think she only missed 1 shot. 14 points.
Yep.
You know, scored right out of the timeout. You know, it's going to be an uphill battle for Algonquin. They got to change a couple things. They got to slow the pace down. But the problem is now that you're stuck 13, you can't really afford to slow it down too much.
Exactly right. And Lions lead heading into the half. Winner of this game will play Humber tomorrow in the gold medal game at 3. The loser will play Fanshawe at 1. We'll be back right after the halftime intermission.
You're ready for your next big step. Niagara College is a proven leader among Ontario colleges. Our students are prepared to succeed and drive innovation locally and around the world. Our supportive student culture and state-of-the-art learning facilities help you achieve your dream. Choose academic excellence. Choose experiential learning. Choose career success. Choose Niagara College today. Visit niagaracollege.ca/apply.
Looking to take your next step? Dreaming big? Ranked #2 research college in Canada and #1 in Ontario by Research InfoSource, Niagara College is a proven leader among Canadian colleges. Choose Niagara College today. Niagara College is a proven leader among Ontario colleges. Join us for our in-person spring open house on Saturday, March 25th, 10 a.m. through 2 p.m. Visit niagaracollege.ca/open house for more info.
I'd say the strength of the program is just its variety. Whether you're looking to go radio, television, or film, there's always something for everyone. And even inside those specific streams, there's anything you could possibly want. You could direct, you could do audio, you can tape cables down if that's what you like. There's always something for everyone.
This program not only prepared me with the vast skills of editing, television production, the foundations I really need, but I think it really provided me with a strong work ethic in order to complete programs, deadlines. With live television specifically is one of those things where, you don't have opportunities to take breaks. It's really that foundation to what the real world is like in the world of television.
The program does an amazing job of preparing us for real life. Hands-on cameras, hands-on like you're in a real radio station. Through 3 years, that's massive. And a lot of programs don't offer that, but the first day you're in NC, you're in the labs, you're on the radio, you're touching electronics, you're touching microphones, you're getting to know all the technology, and it's great. They really prepare you for that real life scenario, right? So as soon as you step out the door of NC, you can go work at a radio station, you can go work at a news station and know what to expect because you've been there before.
I love the facilities that we get to work in. I love that I get to, sit in this radio lab and look at these boards and be in the industry. Every day I come to school, I really feel immersed in my education.
I find the teachers here are very helpful. They do care about everything they do. They always try to push you in the right way to do better. And as long as you put some kind of effort into your work and show that you care, they will be behind you and support you to make sure you succeed.
I love my teachers. I think that they are the driving force of this program. I think they care about each student so much.
I think one of the big things that I take away from the college is really about the staff, the instructors, the professors that work here. They really care about the students and their success. And I think that really resonated for me when I was here and also when I left here, which is one of the reasons why I like to come back and kind of give back to the students that are here now.
We've had a ton of different opportunities and great opportunities. For example, Canada Games. I had an opportunity to do some play-by-play for that for baseball and volleyball. So that was a pretty cool opportunity for me. As well as doing the college sports games, I do a lot of play-by-play for that. volleyball, basketball. And so that's a really good opportunity. Some of the opportunities that I've got being part of the program.
The 1-1. And that ball's ripped into right center field. That'll get down, and that's going to get past the right fielder and roll all the way to the wall. Rounding third base is McDonald. He'll score. It's a double. And BC, just like that, is within one.
Forced turnover. Here's Stewart. Euro step to the basket. Reverse. Count it.
What a finish.
And the foul. Stewart, another turnover on Sheridan. Mitchell, heat check. She got it. Oh my, Taryn Mitchell.
And welcome back inside the Welland Athletic Center as we bring second half action, second semifinal of the OCAA Women's Basketball Championship here at Niagara College. Algonquin Wolves versus the Lambton Lions. We take a look at some highlights from the first half. What do you see, Chris?
Yeah, I think we're seeing in these clips some of the themes of the first half. Claire Duchette getting to the rim, making shots, and Brianna Pretty also creating for herself. The Wolves struggle to score a little bit more, but Deja McDonald can really go. As we see her knock down the three there. You know, this is what the Wolves need to look like. Paint touch, kick out, three, make it, and they're going to be in this game. Lambton started in the half in a 3-2 zone.
As we get underway, here's McNamara with a quick fire three. That one's too long. Rebound to Shet. It's going to be a foul on the floor.
McNamara can knock down shots. She's a quality shooter. She's one of the best shooters in the OCAA East. Hasn't had it going tonight, but, you know, something to keep an eye on.
She was able to make two in last night's game against the Knights. And here's Preddy on the inside. She's unable to finish. Rebound. That's Libby Hurst underneath. Outlet to McDonald. To the corner. Here's Moore. McNamara, McDonald. Hurst. Looking to drive inside. She does so and finishes neatly at the basket.
Nice strong finish from Hurst.
There's Van Hooft. Wag. She spots up a three. That one's long. Rebound. McDonald.
Wag had a big game last night, but that's not necessarily her game all the time, taking those kinds of shots.
Or she'll spot one up. She's off left. Rebounds.
Great box out from Wag
out
there.
to Duchette. Bishop finds Van Hooft. The layup no good. Bishop causing problems underneath, but Algonquin able to come out with it. McDonald come across the timeline. McNamara on the wing, finds McDonald underneath. She'll kick back out. McNamara, late shot clock. They got to get a shot off. McDonald does, and that's going to be way off. Shot clock violation for the Wolves.
Good defensive possession from Lambton there. I'm not sure they knew what defense they were in.
She attacks. Kick out, stolen by McDonald. Here she is. McNamara on the wing. Finds Hurst. They'll swing it more in the corner. Picked up by Bishop. Not a lot of movement here from this Wolves offense. Hurst double team, kicked out. McDonald corner. McNamara wide open, and that's long again.
And that's Algonquin just not recognizing that Lambton had switched to a man that possession. Not able to get into anything good there.
It's pretty up top. Wag on the baseline. She'll take a long two. That one was too strong off the backboard. Corralled by Hurst. Here's McDonald. Quiet game for her so far. McNamara.
Now Algonquin running their man offense.
Lions looking to take on Pretty. She loses it. Wag with the steal. Here come the Lions. Van Hooft. Spin move. Inside. No good. Rebound. McDonald able to save it. The Wolves look down court. Here's McDonald on the wing. Picked up by Wag. 10 on the shot clock. Lions. Handoff. McDonald thought about it. 4 seconds. Gotta get a shot. Unable to. Another shot clock violation. Lambton all over the Wolves on defense. Goffer will check in for Van Hooft. It's Algonquin's 18th turnover so far this game. Here's Deschette. Wag. Deschette on the wing. Bishop getting the off-ball screen, unable to get open. Here's Preddy. Guarded by McDonald. She trips, and that's going to be a foul on McDonald. That's her first. Shot clock reset to 14. Bishop will inbound.
That's where Preddy's a handful, right? When she's going downhill at you, it's hard to keep her in front.
Deschette the step back. That one's good.
Feeling it today.
She certainly is. 7 for 8 so far. 16 points for Claire Deschette. Here's more. Not a lot of options. Finds McDonald. McNamara. Down low, Hathrow. Great finds. And that's Hurst underneath with the easy deuce.
That is just great zone execution. Short baseline touch, easy layup.
Wag conveying. That's going to be tipped out of bounds. Stays with the Lions. Here's Deschette. Auto with the 3. Finds Wag. She looks Goffer underneath. That's going to be an offensive foul. The continuation after the pass. Great job by Moore. As we take a look at that one.
We're going to see Wag just a little bit out of control here. You know, weaving, finding, and just good job by Moore taking on the chest, falling backwards, drawing the charge call.
Certainly a lot of contact underneath. Gabby White-Eye will check in for Kayla Wag.
The Lions doing a good job of not giving Deja McDonald too much time and space on the three-point line. It takes her a second to get her shot off. It's not going to be a first look.
Down low, Hathrow kicks out McDonald. Thought about it. McNamara, she'll shoot it. That one's long. Picked up.
You can even see on that play, she's not comfortable shooting with someone sprinting at her. It takes her a second to get it off. She has to feel pretty open to get that shot off. Now, she's a very good shooter when she does.
Goffer underneath, unable to connect, gets her own rebound, and she'll finish that one. Morgan Goffer with a nice bucket underneath. Here's more. Deschette all over her. Libby Hurst posting up on Pretty. There's McDonald for 3, and she's going to be fouled by Goffer. We talked about her not looking too comfortable shooting. She took that one, and she was fouled pretty hard.
So they're calling the foul after the shot here on the landing. Now, it's not about her not being comfortable shooting. She is a comfortable shooter, but it takes her a second to get it off. So if you're in her vicinity, it's not her first thought to shoot, right? Like even there, she, you know, that's a hard contest. It almost got blocked. It's a good shot. She needs to take it more. It just feels like her first looks to defer.
Here's more. Lions posting up underneath. McDonald. McNamara with 5 on the clock. They gotta look for a shot. Lions can't corral it, and that's gonna be the 3rd shot clock violation for the Wolves. McDonald able to bank that one in, but it won't count.
Is that 20 turnovers now for the Algonquin Wolves?
19 turnovers.
Oof.
So far.
You see Deja make that shot after the buzzer.
Here's White-Eye finding Deschette. She'll take that step back too, and it's no good. Rebound batted out, Goffer. Pretty up top. Down low, that one's stolen. McNamara picks it up. She'll make an errant pass, almost picked up by Bishop. That one's gonna be a foul on Lambton as we take a look at that. Certainly a little
aggressive
collision there. That one's gonna go against Bishop. Van Hooft will check back in for Deschette. Moore out for LaPointe.
They go against Bishop or Goffer there?
My guess would be Bishop.
Nope, they just said 14, so that would be
Goffer.
Goffer.
Morgan Goffer.
It's okay, he'll get it someday, kid.
Can't see everything. Here's LaPointe. She's unable to get it down low. Pretty knocking that one away. She'll get it back down the lane. Deschette up to Maddie Bishop. She'll take that deep one. That one's no good. Rebound. Great job, McDonald. Able to get it to her teammate McNamara, and she'll come across the timeline.
Bishop still hasn't made one.
She's very unlikely of her. That
she's got her fingerprints all over this game. She just hasn't hit a shot, really.
Pass to Deschette. She's too strong on that one. McDonald picked up by Bishop. Daisha McDonald coming into this one. Third in defensive rebounds. She's very impressive as McNamara hits her first 3 of the game. 0 for 5 before that shot, and she knocks that one down.
Capable shooter, right? Matter of time. There's a lot of kids right now on the floor where it's a matter of time before they start scoring.
Pretty will take that one, and she has been lethal all game. She loves that inside the key long two. She hits another.
She's really added that to her game since her first year, being able to knock down that 17-footer, causing a lot of problems for teams. It becomes very tough to guard her with that step back.
Late shot clock again for the Wolves. McDonald, she'll let one fly, and that one drops in off the back rim.
That's a ready shooter. That's in rhythm. That's as in rhythm as she's been all night. She decided to shoot that ball before it touched her hands.
Wild shot, Pretty looking for a foul. No call will come. McDonald pushing the pace. Hesitation move, ran out of room, hits the side of the backboard. Wide-eye to corral that rebound. Lions looking to run. Here's Bishop. Pretty. The pump fake inside, step back 2. That one's off the back rim. Wide-eye, great rebound, finds Pretty again. And that one will drop for her. Another 2 inside for Pretty. She's got 12 so far this game. There's going to be a whistle. McNamara going down.
Took a little bump there to defending Pretty. Good offensive rebound by the Lambton Lions. Listen, this is a ball game now. That's what happens when in these low-scoring games. You're a couple threes away from it being real close. So we get a timeout here.
Talk about that Pretty jump shot. She's really added that to her bag of tricks, and she comes into this playoffs 4th in field goals made with 90. She certainly is a lethal scorer, leading Lambton Lions all season with 14 points per game. She's got 12 so far. Claire Deschette leading the way for both teams, 16 points, 7 of 10 shooting. She's been very efficient.
So
take a look at this Pretty jump shot on our replay. Great hustle, wide-eye to get that rebound, and just wide open look, and she'll finish that 9 times out of 10.
Not quite that high, but pretty high, like at least 6.
Well, it's very open.
90%?
It's pretty close.
90%.
You think you can make that 90% of the time?
No. If I could, I wouldn't be coaching here. I'd be playing somewhere. Looking towards the benches, Deja McDonald looking to have a coughing spell of some kind. You know, some type of, might have got winded the last play. So she's off to the bench for now as her medical staff looking after her.
She'll check out. So and Leah Hurst will check in. Here's more up top. For the pass inside, can't find it. Here's Leah Hurst. Libby Hurst. A lot of bodies inside. Hurst will fire up a 3. That one's no good. Rebound, Van Hooft. Bishop comes down the other way. Deschette. Hand off Van Hooft. Bishop thought about it. That's going to be a travel.
He's thinking way too much, right? That's what happens when you start missing shots. You just start thinking too much.
Certainly hesitated a little bit on that one. It was a good move. Just
You know, the funny part is, she made the shot.
She did bank that one in, but it will not count. More the other way. Here's Leah Hurst.
Never know, though. That could be the catalyst. Her seeing the ball go through the hoop.
Lasso underneath, and that's going to be an and one. Great take inside, finishing with contact, and she'll look for a three-point play as we take a look at that one. Facing up on Van Hooft, and a great drive underneath. The help from Wide-Eye getting contact on the shot.
That's one of the hard parts about games like this, when there's an injury and a bench player comes in that hasn't been in the game. Maybe you forget the scout, maybe you let her go to the hand that she wants to.
Offensive rebound, Hurst going back up, unable to finish.
Good job by the Lions keeping their hands straight up there.
Great rotation, and no good on the three for more. It'll come off Algonquin last. It'll stay with the Lions. Pretty will check in for Van Hooft. Sydney Moore, usually a top three-point shooter, third in the province, shooting 50% from the three-point line. It's a very high percentage, most likely from a very select shot counts. Here's Wag. Wide-Eye. Wag looking to attack, she does. Unable to finish, gets her own rebound. Will back out. Shot clock did not reset that shot from Bishop, no good. Only 3 seconds left. Deschette doesn't realize, and they'll not get a shot off in time. And that'll end the third quarter, 37-28. Lions lead. As we take a look at the box score for that quarter, Algonquin winning that one 12-8. So cutting the lead down to 9, heading into the fourth. What do you think? Who do you think is going to take this one, Chris?
Yet to be seen. I mean, this game is anyone's ball game. This is what we call in the business, though, a good old-fashioned rock fight. It's ugly, it's dirty. Not dirty as in the players, but it's very physical out there. And it's two teams that are really grinding it out. And, you know, if Algonquin gets hot from the three-point line, this is all of a sudden a game. You know, it's a three-possession game. They're right in this. You know, this thing could turn on its head pretty quickly. Especially, you know, hopefully looks like Deja McDonald's might be coming back in. I can't tell if she's behind the bench or on it. So, I mean, if Deja McDonald comes back into the game, Algonquin's got a chance. Without her, they're going to be challenged to cut this deficit pretty close. They can do it still, but they're going to need more to hit some shots and run the team. And she's capable of doing it, but it's not what they did all year. It's not what they're used to. So, you know, that's going to play a big part into how this final 10 minutes goes.
And we talked about it. The halfway point, turnovers a problem for Algonquin. Only one turnover in that third quarter, so certainly a positive for them.
Well, we talked about right before we signed off at half, right? Like, if they slow the pace down, it plays in their hands. They win the quarter, but they only win it 12-8. You know, when you're down 13, that's not good enough, right? Like, you know, there's going to be a point where they're going to have to make some plays, where they're going to have to get out in transition and, you know, get some easy buckets or some quick scores. And, you know, we'll see. It's against their nature, so we'll see if they can do it.
Certainly a large deficit for the Wolves. Here's Deschette. That's going to be a block on the point, I believe.
Good job, Noah. It is on block 10.
Deschette will shoot 2.
Deschette causing all kinds of havoc today. Getting downhill. Finishing well at the rim, making some shots, made 2 threes. You know, 7 for 10 from the floor. 18 points now after those free throws.
More pressure here from the Lions. Wolves, not a lot of time to get it across. They just about do, or they do not. First, not able to cross the line. And that's going to be an 8-second violation. Another turnover.
Look for Lambton to crank the pressure up here next couple possessions.
Here's Wag. Pretty. It's a step back 2. She's so good at it, and she hits another. been doing it all game. The pressure comes again.
She's been making that shot all season. Real signature shot for her as a player.
Algonquin able to get it across half. Here's Hurst. Bobbles it underneath. Dishes it off to Lasso, and that's going to be a foul. As she is hit with a bit of contact underneath. She'll shoot 2. Headed into this fourth quarter, Lambton leads 41-28.
We talked about this a bit the first half. You know, Algonquin was trying to break the press by throwing it over the top to the 2 bigs. Can Libby Hurst break down and get a layup from that position? Algonquin's saying she can, and Lambton's saying good luck against our bigs.
Second one, no good. Rebound, Lambton. Here's Deschette. Wag. Back to Pretty, she'll attack. Step back, kick out, Van Hooft. On the inside, that one's blocked.
It's good defense.
By Lasso. It's gonna stay with the Lions. 8 seconds on the shot clock. McNamara will check back in. It's gonna be Leah Hurst to exit. Bishop to inbound. She'll find Deschette. She finds an opening, attacks, kicks out Wag, 4 seconds on the clock. She'll get one off, and that's gonna be a foul block on the Wag will shoot 2 at the Lions. We take a look at that one.
You know, great kick out. Good job by Coy LaPointe, sending her back to where we can. And just sliding in there. You can see her sliding in at the end of the contact. Good call by the official.
Wag, a 50% free throw shooter on the season. She missed the first. She'll make the second. Wolves get it into Moore. She'll play it off Deschette's leg and retain possession. 3 seconds.
5 seconds to get the ball over half. I wouldn't take the pressure off here.
They do, and allow the Wolves to come across half, and here's Moore up top. See the zone again from the Lions. Dish
Great
underneath.
play by Wag.
Wag coming in across, getting the steal. She'll find Bishop. Wag had a top night last night. Got 7 steals. Let's go with her 16 points. Here's Van Hooft. Dishing Bishop underneath, and it's going to be a turnover.
Deja McDonald back into the game.
So that's a good sign for Algonquin. The point check out. Wolves just able to get it across the halfway line. They look for Lasso underneath, and that's going to be a turnover, unable to corral that one in. Deschette take this one across the timeline for the Lions. It's Pretty. Wag. Picked up by Moore. Bishop in the corner. And she'll spot up a 3. That one's good. Nothing but net. Van Hooft, a big 3. Takes the lead to 16 for the Lions.
Good execution there from the Lions offensively. A little aggressive defensively here, picking up a foul.
It's going to be a foul on Bishop, I believe, or Van Hooft.
Sounds like the Lions are taking the pressure off on a make. Might be pressing on dead balls still, but it's coming off on a make.
Goffer will come out for Van Hooft, who picked up her 4th foul on that play. So a little foul trouble for her. Goffer will pick up more. Here's Lasso. Swings it. More, that's going to be a travel. Too many steps on the fake pass.
Got going a little fast there. Shuffle the feet. Lambton does a good job of bumping to the ball, making the reversal pass hard. They get in the passing lane, make it pause for that extra second, causing some dysfunction.
Pretty up top. Deschette finds Wag on the baseline. Pretty thought about it. Step back. Defended well by McNamara. And that pass is going to miss the intended target of Wag, and it's going to be a turnover Lambton.
I mean, that's the thing that Pretty's added to her game, the fact that she's making shots. You want to jump at her. You can't, right? But because if you jump at her, she's going to dribble by you and then spin you in circles as she steps back and makes the next one.
She certainly is a triple threat for this Lambton side. So on the inside. She turns it over. Bishop with the steal. She conveys the floor. She finds Pretty. Back to Bishop. Thought about it. Pretty. Long two. That one's too strong. Rebound. That's Libby Hurst. Here's more. No one picking her up. So she'll spot up a long two. That one's too strong. Fighting her own rebound, and she's gonna cause a jump ball. And the Wolves will retain possession. Coach Janine Day not happy with the effort on the defensive rebound.
You know, Deja McDonald checked out of the game a couple possessions ago. Must have given it a try and not felt quite right.
Certainly a big blow for the Wolves. Lyons underneath, great pass. Easy finish on her strong side.
Good execution by the Wolves there.
6:15 left in this fourth quarter, 45-31 Lions lead, and Deschette will extend that to 47. With a nice jumper from the free throw line. Here's more. Hurst. McNamara on the wing, picked up by Deschette. That errant pass almost picked off. That's gonna be another travel call. That was Leah Hurst. Good anticipation from Bishop, almost picking that pass off. Here comes Deschette. Vicious Bishop. Gets the screen, that's gonna be an offensive foul on Morgan Gofford. Wag will check into the game. Here's McNamara. Lions skip pass. That's more for three. She drops that one in. Big shot for Sydney Moore.
Deja McDonald back to the table. Good shot by Moore there.
Lined that one up and dropped it in. Here's Pretty.
They needed it. Staying in touch, they need to stop here. Something bad.
13-point lead for the Lions. 5 minutes remaining. Bishop kicks out Wag. She'll pop a three. No good on the response. White-Eye underneath, unable to save it to her team. Moore picks it up.
Odd man rush here.
That's going to be another travel call. Lifting her pivot foot was Moore. And as you said, McDonald will check in, as well as Piper Hatherall. Van Hoofd's back into the game with 4 fouls. Deschette will check out. Here comes Bishop. Across the timeline. Pretty. Great skip pass to the corner. Wag the jumper, no good. Van Hoofd, great save underneath. Bishop wide open for three. That one's good. And we talked about it all game. We're gonna keep leaving her open. She'll knock one in soon enough, and she does that there. Extends the lead to 16.
Matter of time. That's the thing about Lambton. They're just so relentless on the O boards. Good take.
Great take. That was Libby Hurst underneath. She picks up her third basket of the game.
Yeah, Lambton's gonna come at you for 40 minutes on the boards.
Pretty. Pass, White-Eye. Unable to finish that one, was too strong. McDonald back into the game, picks up that rebound. McNamara, she'll spot up a three. That one's too short. They'll go to the Lions. 4 minutes left. 14-point lead for Lambton. As Lambton will take a timeout.
Taking their use it or lose it timeout. You lose that timeout as we go into the final 2 minutes of the game anyway, so want to take it, make sure you're all solid. Got a 14-point lead here with 3:55 to go. Chance to go to an OCAA gold medal game. It'd make history for the Lambton Lions. I don't, you know, they have a chance to make some history here. I'm not sure the last time they won a medal in women's basketball. Maybe we can check with our stats guy. But, you know, Lambton is, you know, they're a good basketball team. They're a quality team. They've had a quality year. I think just 3 losses during the regular season. So, good timeout. Organize yourselves. Get ready. So here's the Bishop three-pointer we're going to take a look at here. It's a matter of time. Feet set, catch and shoot, no problem.
And if Lambton come out with this win, it'll be Algonquin's first loss of the game. Or of the season, pardon me.
It would be the first loss of the game, too.
Here's Pretty. Wag.
I just got confirmation from Lambton Lions Sports Information Director Tyler Bennett that it would be the first medal ever won by the women's basketball program.
Wow. Tough shot, Pretty at the end of the shot clock. That one's gonna be shot clock violation, and thank you to our stats guy for getting that one. As we talked about last game, Humber since 2014 has won 5 gold medals, and that's who the winner will face tomorrow at 3 p.m. here at Niagara College. Loser will play at 1 against Fanshawe. This game is certainly not over as Algonquin look to make a big comeback. McNamara thought about it.
So
McDonald, she'll shoot it. That one's too strong. Rebound, White Eye.
So you can see the timeout. Lambton changed their defense. They went back to a man. Algonquin goes into the timeout, draws up a zone play, has difficulty transitioning to the man play, but they still get a good shot from Deja McDonald.
Pretty sweet move. Able to kick it out, Bishop. She'll fire along too. That one's almost a pass. Unable to finish, was Pretty underneath. Rebound, Algonquin. McDonald. Here's Libby Hurst. Picked up by Wang. McNamara. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Great defense from Pretty. She'll force the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wolves. 2:30 remains.
I think we're going to get 2 shots here.
For the Lions. Deschette.
Is this bonus? For the 4th?
Check back in, Wag. Step out.
Good job by the scorers table, getting that foul up quick. 4th foul on Lambton Lions. Next one is bonus for the Algonquin Wolves.
McDonald in the corner. Looking for Hurst down low. Picked up by White Eye. A step through. It's going to be called a foul. And Gabby White Eye, good take from Libby Hurst, and she'll go and shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No, that's a move she does a lot. It's a move that she gets after this whole year, that step through. She's quite good at it. Gets her to the line for 2.
Hurst, second free throws made this playoff so far with 10. She misses the first. Misses the second. Here's Pretty. Pick out Wide Eye. Along 2, no good. Rebound McNamara. McDonald. It's going to be a kick ball on the pass.
Accidentally off McDonald's face there.
Chet quickly to apologize. No tension on that one. Leah Hurst to inbound. McDonald. 14 on the clock. Great step
move.
through. Unable to finish was Leah Hurst. Rebound Pretty.
Now, as this game's winding down, just want to throw another little tidbit. This would be the Lambton Lion women's basketball. First, as Pretty knocks down the long two, it would be their first medal since the women's team in 1989-1990 won the Division II title over St. Lawrence College. It's been a while.
Certainly ahead of my time.
Me too, man. What are you trying to say?
That's not what I meant, Chris. Here's Deschette. She'll try to drive inside, kick out Van Hooft. The three, short. Rebound, White Eye. Another second chance opportunity, and that's going to be a block. McDonald. Van Hooft will shoot two. With a minute left in this game. 16-point lead, 52-36 Lions.
I think that's a great example of a Lambton Lions possession this year. They are relentless on the O boards. They're going to come after you. You have to be prepared. You have to hit them. You have to box out. And if you don't, or if you try and jump with them, they'll out-jump you. So, you know, credit to them. You know, it's given them great success all year. To beat them, you have to win on the boards. And they just did a phenomenal job on that today. They've got 19 O boards. They've forced 30, how many turnovers we got? I'm looking for turnovers. 19 O boards, 25 turnovers. You know, that's too much to overcome because those are possessions, right? Every turnover and every offensive rebound is a possession. If you add those two numbers together, Lambton has taken 76 shots. Algonquin's taken 54, right? They've taken 25 more shots than them. You're just not going to lose a lot of games like that.
First on the inside, that one's going to rattle in. She's had a quietly good game herself. That's 9 points, 13 rebounds, just shy of a double-double for her. As this one winds down, 40 seconds remain. Still a 15-point lead for the Lions. Here's Wag. Deschette. What a game she's had. 18 points leading the game so far. Bishop, she'll throw up a wild shot. That one's no good. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. Bishop's shot did not hit the rim, and you can hear the crowd to our right. Lambton fans are getting into it. It's going to look like a Humber-Lambton final. 20 seconds left in this one.
So excited for the Lambton Lion fans. Looks like we're going to have history. We just got to figure out what color it's going to be tomorrow for the Lions. Looking ahead, you know, maybe a little premature with 12 seconds left, but looking ahead, we're talking about the Lambton Lions and Humber Hawks, who split the season series. We're 1 and 2 in the province for most of the year. Algonquin held that spot for a bit this year as well. Two very deserving teams in the final. Algonquin obviously very deserving of being here in the semi. Had a great season, finishing 13-0, or no, 15-1. Playing for the Bronze tomorrow, trying to bring some hardware back to their school. Look for them to play hard and have some pride in that. But you know, the Lambton Lions are the story of the evening, and it's going to be a heck of a basketball game tomorrow. Two teams that really want to go at each other, and you know, both looking for the gold. I think both came here to get gold and will be disappointed with anything else. So I'm really excited to watch it tomorrow.
I am as well, and certainly a storyline tomorrow as Lambton was Humber's only loss during the regular season. It'll be a West-on-West final. Lambton taking this one out 53-38. Algonquin taking their first loss all season. They'll finish 16-1.
Well,
go to the floor.
They have another game tomorrow. They have another game tomorrow.
Well, yes, they do, for bronze, and that'll be another good matchup against Fanshawe.
Yep, so that'll be exciting to watch. Fanshaw's going to want to get a medal, and as we see, very clear player of the game.
Chet wins player of the game.
Really efficient, 18 points, 8, 11, 11 shooting, 3 boards, 2 assists. Fantastic job. You know, she's had a couple big weekends. She was instrumental in their win against Humber. Her and Goffer had great games this year against Humber, and you know, she's had a couple really big games this season, and no surprise as we see Deja McDonald getting player of the game for the Algonquin Wolves.
Certainly a good game for her. 6 points, 10 rebounds. And what a season she's had. The accolade she won, Defensive Player of the Year, First Team All-Star.
East Player of the Year, all the above. You know, doing laps at the awards ceremony. Great year for her. Great year for the Wolves program. They're going to want to get a medal tomorrow.
Exactly. It's certainly not over as they'll take on Fanshot tomorrow at 1 p.m. here at the Welland Athletic Center. And after that will be Lambton Humber in an exciting rematch. I'm Noah Vogel alongside Chris Rayo. That's all for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow.